Later, as San walking, waiting for Jungkook, soon a car pulled up in front of me. As Jungkook then got out of the car, he leaned against the car. As I looked at him, what the sudden dinner? I asked. Can't take my friends out of a dinner, he asked, making me chuckle in disbelief. Fake fiance? Get that in your small head. I fought back. Time escape. Jungkook POV. I drank my wine as I looked at the Hongsoon Yongi list crossed my mind. First, be more nicer to your other half. Be more open. How was work? I said, breaking the silence. It was fine, I guess, he answered coldly. I then sat in disbelief, leaning back. Listen, I know I've been a jerk from day one, I said. I'm sorry, I said, making him look at me with tone. I am sorry, I said, and I know my rules were kind of sick, I said. Taehyung purely. I looked at him as he apologized. I don't know why, but I could feel that he was scared about it. He sang, drinking his wine. If it makes you feel better, I'll remove that stupid rule, he said. I sang, sitting up. I'm sorry too, I said, for being a brat. I continued, also for not telling you that. In the end of the day, we have a deal that we will both benefit us, so I'm sorry too, I said as he chuckled. Friend? He asked as he pulled his hand out. I looked at him and unsure. I am asking you to be my friend, nothing more, he said. Fine, friends, I said, shaking his hand. I pulled my head back in my bed. Soon our food came and soon we ate in silence. I looked at Jungkook who was eating. I continued eating and soon his voice rang, making me look at him. He picked it up. What? You want to meet us tomorrow? He asked, making me frown. I'll tell him. Okay, bye, he said as he placed his phone down. He looked at me as I frowned. What? I asked. My mom, she wants to meet us tomorrow, he said as my eyes widened. What? I exclaimed loudly, making everyone around us turn towards us. I looked at Jungkook with a panicked expression. Seems like Jungkook and Taehyung are now officially friends, but will they continue being friends? I mean, they are slowly opening to each other. Time escape. I looked at myself in mirror, fixing I filed with my finger, looking out at the window as soon Jungkook drew. Why I am feeling so nervous? I thought we are a fake couple anymore, so it should be easy to act as if we are in love. I thought as I then looked at Jungkook. Love? I thought I then slowly looked away. Singing, right, me and Jungkook are not in love. We are just doing this piece of the contract we agreed on. I clutched my face, biting my lips as I leaned my head on the window. Slightly after a while, we pulled up to a huge house. I looked at it as Jungkook turned the engine on. We are finally here. You ready? He asked as I breathed in and out. Look, relax, just follow my lead. he said, and I nodded, getting out of the car as Jungkook did the same. I closed my door as Jungkook walked over to me. I was about to ring the doorbell when Jungkook grabbed my waist, making me turn to him with a confused tone. "What?" I asked. He then pulled his hand out, making me look at him, trying. "Hold my hand," he said. "I am not going to hold your hand," I said in denial. "We are in couple, remember?" he said. "If you don't want my mom to find out about us, act like you are my fiance," he said as I signed in this defeat. "Fine," I said. I hesitantly placed my hand on his. His big hand held my hand as he then rang the doorbell. "I don't get it. Why must we hold hand?" I asked. "Didn't I say to follow my lead?" he asked back as I looked at him. But before I could continue, "Hey," he said. She turned to me and soon, "That's it. Is he who I think he is?" she asked as I looked at Jungkook as he turned to his mom. "Mom, this is Taehyung, my fiance," introduced Jungkook. "Hello, ma'am," I said, getting her. She then chuckled, opening her arms as she hugged me, making me frozen in my place. "It's so good to finally see you," she said as I slowly wrapped my arms around her. I smiled softly, hugging her back hesitantly. She then pulled away, holding both my arms. "You both are just in time for lunch. Come," she said as she held my hand. I looked at Jungkook as she signaled me to just follow her. Later, I ate my food as Jungkook and his mom had a conversation. "So, I heard that you flew in from England," she asked, making me choke on my food. I gasped as she then pat my back. "Here, drink, honey," she said as I drank my water, closing my throat. "You okay, sweetheart?" she asked as I then thanked Jungkook with my food. He looked at me as I "Yes," I said, permanently moving to Seoul. I made up, making her nod. "Then, any reason why you decided to move in Seoul?" she asked. "Well, I got a job here now," I said, smiling. "Oh, what type of job, if you don't mind asking?" she asked gently. "Well, I am helping my friend with her cafe," I said as she nodded. "That's wonderful. Since you are moving to Seoul, it will be easier to do the wedding. Isn't that right, Jungkook?" she asked, making Jungkook choke on his water as I sat there frozen. Thank you, Abhi. I looked at Jungkook as he cleared his throat. "Mom," said Jungkook, "what isn't it true? We can have the wedding soon since there is finally moving soon. I'll be much easier, am I right?" She asked, holding my hand as I smiled softly. She then looked at the both of us as we stayed quiet, not knowing what to say. "Don't you both want to get married as soon as possible?" she asked as I looked at Tom. "Mom," Jungkook asked. Jungkook said, "Of course, we would love to get married as soon as possible," he said, making me look at him surprised, but he just sitting down. "It would be too rushing and risky if we were to push the wedding earlier, me and Tae, if possible." would want to settle down together, he said, looking at me. But we also would love to make things super slow, right, baby? He asked. Yes, I said as I want to throw back. Then how long will I have to wait then? Asked his mom. We both didn't say anything. And don't tell me I must wait till you are back from New York, which is in 3 years' time. She asked, making me look at Jungkook confused. That's the only time we could get married, said Jungkook as she then sang. My poor Tae has to wait that long to get married. Tae, if you want to leave Jungkook now, you can. I know my son doesn't care about anything but his work, she said. Mom, I said, Jungkook making me hold her hand. Mom, I can't. Oh, please don't call me Mom. You are part of the family now. Call me Mom, she said as I chuckled. Mom, I said, I'm okay with waiting because I myself have goals to complete first. I said, JK, I watched as Taehyung tried to make Mom feel better, and plus Jungkook is working here for our future. Right, Jungkook? Taehyung asked as he kicked my leg to follow along. Yes, that's right, I said. Clear my throat. But what if things goes wrong in between those 3 years? Asked Mom and I sang. You don't have to be worried. Nothing will happen because as long as we have each other, nothing in this world matter. He said as I looking at him. Did my heart just skip a bit? You know, my aunt used to say that if two people love each other, they all be together no matter what challenges they face. He said as Mom sang, Taehyung, look at me. As I know, fine, but Jungkook, if you ever hurt Tae, I am going to strangle you. You hear me? It's called Mom making Taehyung giggle. Let's continue eating, she said as Taehyung nodded. I looked down to my food. Following, I feel weird after hearing what Taehyung said. I looked up from my food, looking at Taehyung, who was talking to Mom as they ate. Taehyung then turned to me, smiling slightly, making my heart skip it a bit again. Wow, Jungkook snapped out of it. I mentally slapped myself, shaking my head. Taehyung, baby, do come and visit again, said Mom as I smiled, nodding. Don't worry, you will see again, said Jungkook as he held my waist. I chuckled, smiling awkwardly as Jungkook pulled me closer. You better, I want to see my future son-in-law, she said as she held my hand. I held it tightly, smiling. Then we all take our leave first, Jungkook said as she then nodded, opening her arms, hugging her tightly. Stay safe, honey, she said, and I nodded. I then pulled away as Jungkook hugging his mom. Well, I came again, she said Jungkook, making her nod. Jungkook then held my hand, nodding. We both walked towards our car. Still holding hands, he opened the car door for me. As I got in, he closed the door, walking to his side. He got in as I waved to his mom. She smiled, waving back. Jungkook will be driving out of the place. I then sighed in relief that it was all. Nice acting, he said as he drew. Same goes to you, I said as he shook her eye, then frowned, turning to him. Right, you are going to New York for 3 years? I asked curiously. Yep, he said. And then what about the wedding? You told your mom that we will be married after you came back, I said. Relax, we are a fake couple, remember? Once I leave for New York, you are already free from this contract, he said. And of course, I'll pay for whatever treatment your auntie need. It a win-win situation, he said as I found. I just said that something happened along the way that make us break the engagement off, he said. Wouldn't that hurt your mom? It looked like she was really excited about us getting married, I said, feeling somewhat bad about mine. It would, but I'll just say that I was the one in fault. And I know she'll get over it eventually. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about what happened in the future because I'll be hanging it, he said, smiling. Then now slowly leaning back to the seat as I look out of the window, I then soon realized that not only will his mom will hurt, Jungkook will have to take the blame for the both of us. Not only his mom will hurt, Jungkook will too be hurt. I look at a Jungkook who was driving and suddenly I then shook my head on. What would I care about this? Jungkook is right. I don't need to worry about this because at the end of the day we are a couple based on a deal. It's going to be a win-win situation for both of us at the end of the 1 month contract. I thought I'd get in and out looking out the window. Once we arrived back at home, I stretched my arms as we entered the house. Do you want anything to eat or are you still full? Asked Jungkook as he placed his coffee in the Oh, my poor food. I was caught up by a sound coming from the living room. I turned to Jungkook as he from hearing the same noise. Jungkook said as he then slowly walked towards the living room. I followed him from the back as soon as I saw a guy sitting on the couch with a glass of wine. Jay, said Jungkook, making him turn. Hey bro, he said as the guy as he got up walking towards us. What the heck are you doing here? Asked Jungkook as I stood there confused. Can't I visit my business partner? He asked and soon he turned to me. And who is this cutie boy? He said, looking at me with a small pleasure on his face. Taehyung, and who is the beauty boy? He asked as I looked at him awkwardly. I am Taehyung, I said, Jungkook's fiancé. I continued as he looked at Jungkook. Tae, this is Jay, my business partner, I said, Jungkook coldly. So, this is the person I've been seeing him, he said as Jungkook looked at me. I didn't expect someone as cold as you to attract a beauty, he continued as he then looked at me. What do you want at this hour, Jay? Asked Jungkook. Oh, I wanted to give you this document, he said, lifting his hand that was holding on to a file. You could have just passed them to Hobby, said Jungkook. Why can't I pass them to my business partner by myself? He asked. It's very unlikely of you to pass them yourself, said Jungkook as he took the document. Well, Maybe that's just an excuse to see your boy, he answered, looking at me, making me feel uncomfortable. Jungkook then sighed, and soon his hand slowly went to my waist, pulling it closer to him, making me look at Jungkook's sock. Thank you for wonderful service, but me and my fiance would love to have our alone time now. Isn't that right, baby? Asked Jungkook as he looked at me. I slowly nodded as Jungkook then turned back to Hyung Jae. Well, then I should take my leave then, he said as soon he stopped closer to me. He then grabbed my hand, kissing my, making me grinning mentally. It's nice meeting you, Taehyung, he said, smirking as I then smiled awkwardly. He then let go of my hand, walking past us out of the house. Jungkook sighed, letting go of my waist instantly. Sorry for touching you all of a sudden, he said as I shook my head. No problem, I said as I looked down to my kidney that Hyun Jae kissed. I wiped my ankle on my jeans, surrounding at the sign of it. Jungkook chuckled as he then grabbed my hand that was kissed by Hyun Jae. What are you doing? I asked. He then looked at me, wiped my with his thumbs. You all get his jumps, he said out of a sudden, throwing me a back. We then burst out laughter. He is always like that, I asked, and he nodded. I suggest go ignore him. He is the type of person who doesn't know his boundaries. He said, then why is he your business partner? I asked. I didn't want him to, I just had to because of my father, he answered, and I well, maybe that's just an excuse to see your boy. He then grabbed his hand, kissing his, making me frown. It's nice meeting you, Taehyung, he said, smirking. He looked at me before walking past us. I signed, placing the document down on the bed, rubbing my soon. There was a knock on the door, making me get up from my bed, walking towards the door, opening it to see Taehyung. Hey, sorry to bother you. I brought some dessert and I was wondering if you wanna hang, he said, making me chuckle. That's all be great, I said, and he smiled slightly. Taehyung POV. I ate my macarons and watched the TV. I turned to see Jungkook working on his computer. I frowned, leaning my head on my head as I watched him work. I see you are working, he said, not taking his eyes off. Your mom was not lying when he said that you are workaholic, I said, making him chuckle. Do you ever rest? I said curiously. No, you should like my mom, he said. Don't you ever, stop away from work once? I asked. Try to, but for what? This is what I do to occupy myself, he answered. I like working out, he said as I nodded. What about you? I said, singing. He asked, singing. I said, making him chuckle. Right there, he said as I nodded. What are you afraid of then? I asked and he chuckled. Ghost, he answered, making me burst out into laugh. You are scared of ghosts, like literally? I asked as I giggled as he nodded. What about you? He asked as I then looking down, folding with the pillow. I'm afraid of losing people, I said softly. I was always afraid of people leaving me, I said as he looked at me. I know it's weird, but it has always been my fear, I said. It's not weird, he said. It's normal to have fear like that. You just have to know how to face it, he said as I looked at him, smiling softly. I then looked away, grabbing the want some, I asked. I don't eat dessert, he answered. You are boring. Come on, try a little, I said, boring up to his mouth. He softly said, come on. I am on diet, I said, holding my breath. Stop being stubborn and just eat, I said, trying to feed him. No, Ted, please, he said, trying to avoid the bone. Come on, open up, I said, and then use my free hand, grabbing his jaw as I squeezed it to make his mouth open. I then shifted them across him, giggling as I let go of him. He glared at me as I burst out into laugh. There, how is it? I asked. I hate you, he muffled, making me giggle. Too bad, you are stuck with me for a month. But